Bring it down, bring it down.
We just pool our money together.
Sit. Hi. Who's? No. Who's?
Up in the mountains?
Sit.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
On the hill area, good. It goes.
Okay, so what we did right there is what's called group. You basically get 4 people out, and it comes from Schutzhund. And you're letting the dog weave in and out of it. He's got to stay focused on the owner, on his handler, and keep heeling and do the heel routine with a what they call group. They'll say group, and everybody jumps up and helps with the routine. It's something that's done in the ring. And he's got a nice prance going.
Go back. Easy. Just give him a light check. Okay. Sit, light check. Make sure straight.
Push.
Good. He has to be straight on the sit, Leo, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
He's very crooked.
And this is a great example of spotting. Norman's calling it and letting him know what he sees that needs to be improved. And if you can't take critique and you can't take somebody telling you need to improve and being verbal with you in that regard, you're not going to do very good in this sport because it requires a lot of...
Light. Just light. Good.
A lot of self-honesty. You can never lie. You either put the work in
straight. There
or you
go.
don't.
That's a good one.
Okay, and if you don't put the work in, you're not going to get the results. So I like to look at dog training as being one of the most honest things you will ever do, because you can't lie. You can't lie to the dog. You can't lie to the people that are watching your dog work. You either put the work in, and it shows. Believe me, it really shows. And again, Leo is one of the better trainers that we have in our group, but there's a lot of good ones here. We got Norman with his Bouvier, which is not a normal breed. Norman likes to get a challenge. He's kind of like me. He doesn't like to, he wants things that challenge him. And the Bouvier is, I'm sure, definitely a challenge. You need to talk to him. Maybe we'll do an interview one of these times with Norman and see what his feedback is on the breed since he's been working with his dog.
Oops.
Now they're not supposed to touch it, so that's something he needs to work on. Keeping the dog motivated. Now he's pulled out a little bit of food. Keeping the dog in drive and motivated is very important. Being understanding and being...
Wait, put him back there. It's okay. Do not shock him. Because he's anticipating. That's part of learning. So do not always correct Leo, okay? He actually wants to do it, so do not shock him. Wait, there you go.
And again, he's using the negative word that I would not normally use. I would use the word stimulation, but he needs to communicate to Leo.
There you go. Good boy.
Have a good day, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.